would you look at that, October 2021. Hello, this is Edgar Chaput, one of the co-hosts of the James Bond Complex podcast. This is a special message addressed, I'll say primarily, but of course not exclusively, to our Montreal/Quebec contingent, although it applies to other Canadian provinces and might possibly, but we'll see, apply to maybe some of our American friends. What is this video about? Today is Tuesday, July 20th, the year of our Lord, 2021. We are about 2.5 months away from what we think is No Time to Die's North American release. That being Friday, October 8th, in all likelihood some Thursday, October 7th evening screenings for the early birds. As we are wont to do here at the James Bond Complex, we like to do operations. Some of you may recall that way back at the end of winter, early spring 2020, there was a No Time to Die operation planned when we got back from London. That never happened, but since we are 2.5 months away, off-mic conversations have begun about what a soirée would be like. And some interesting topics came up. Why did they come up? Well, how many people do we know? Where are these people situated? What's more convenient to some people? Some of these people are fairly close to us, so we wanted to take in consideration their availabilities and whatnot. So it sort of got some interesting conversations brewing. Hence this video. We have a couple of questions, again, primarily, but not exclusively, directed to our Montreal/Québécois platoon. Question number 1. This is all hypothetical, of course. Nothing is set in stone. Question number 1. Knowing that we will prepare an operation, would you rather show up to this operation if it took place downtown Montreal, like many of our previous operations have, or the south shore of Montreal, probably the Brossard region at the relatively new Quartier 10-30? There is a potential, just a potential, that it might be there, but we want to take the pulse of the platoon before we make any decisions. So question number 1, would you rather show up to a No Time to Die premiere soirée operation downtown Montreal or on the south shore of Montreal? Question number 2, la segunda pregunta is, would you show up to an operation if it happened on Thursday evening? So really those early birds can't wait anymore. It's been 6 years. I'm not waiting an extra minute. Thursday night screening, 7 o'clock, do it. Or Friday. I'll even throw it Saturday, but bless your heart if you have enough patience to wait for another 48 hours after waiting 6 years for the movie. Bless your heart. Ideally Thursday or Friday. But I'll toss in Saturday just in case. Who knows? Maybe there's a whole wave of people that can really only show up to an operation on a Saturday, in which case we'll do it on a Saturday. So those are our 2 questions. We want to take the pulse of the people as early as possible. What we want to do, we being me, Matthew, and Emery, since we are the 3 of the hosts who are the most local, for logistical reasons, I'm not including Jason in this, although Jason's aware of our conversations. We want to take the post as early as possible. We are giving ourselves the end of August to have the details of this operation set in stone. So, August 31st. Let's call August 31st our cutoff date. We would very much like to announce something definitive. Operation, insert name selected, date, location, restaurant, movie theater, time of the screening, the bar for after the film. the whole spiel. You know what we do at the James Bond complex. If you've been to some of our operations or have glanced at them on the Facebook page, you know how we do things. So really, early September, Labor Day-ish, we'd like to say, this is what's happening. We're assuming the movie's coming out, of course. I'm sure we'll find out in a few weeks if we're assuming too much. So there you have it. Please DM us on Facebook, DM us on Instagram, leave a comment on Facebook, leave a comment on Instagram. You can DM us on Twitter as well, although I suspect most of our local crew is more of a Facebook and Instagram crowd. But look, I manage the Twitter account. DM us on Twitter if you're on Twitter. Sur ce, toujours un plaisir.